right, what it do, or what the business is, it's Bill Burton, BitcoinVersus.Tech. I'm going to show you guys how to crimp wire. The more formal term would be network termination. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to connect the ends of the Ethernet cable, join it to some plastic, which will allow these to get a proper internet connection. As you know, or if you didn't know, Ethernet cable connects different network devices. You may have a home network, internet service provider, right? And you may have a access point or a router, and you may use ETH cable to plug into your home computer, your personal computer, or your laptop. But Ethernet is very important. We're all connected via the internet, and so I think that it's really important to learn how to make wire in the event that you don't have any. You may have little tools like this. I actually have an entire bag of tools here. Okay, you really just need some sort of good kind of an edge cutter is what they would call these. This is the actual crimp tool. So yeah, whichever way you do it, it's usually all in the wrist, right? It's all in the wrist, all in the wrist. And that was just, there's a little blade in here. There's a little blade in here that's going to cut the wire as you clamp down. And when you're clamping down, you just kind of turn it, and that actually cuts the covering. You just pull that jacket off, and then you'll get these wires. Yeah, and so what I just cut off there, that was just some plastic and some string. It comes in that Cat 6 cable. This is Cat 6 cable, so this is kind of a higher grade cable. There are different versions, Cat 5, Cat 6. Typically, at any sort of data center, you'll probably see Cat 6 or better. Definitely at an industrial grade, you know, kind of a blue chip site, you're going to have Cat 6 or better, Cat 7 maybe. I imagine some of the larger players in the game, they're going to have those much more kind of just established networks, and so they want to have kind of the best cabling, right? And this is copper cable. It's really important to learn how to do this, because again, the internet is a very useful source of information. So straightening the wire. You have to straighten your wire. Makes it easier to put the plastic end on once you're done. So this wire is color coded, and there's a order in which you put the wire. You can go left to right or right to left with the coding. This is a T568B standard that we're on. This is a very common wiring standard. If it's a government facility, they may do the T568A standard. So again, we're doing T568B standard wiring. So I like to go from the start from the brown and end on the white orange. I have a great memorization method in which I use in order to remember the order of the colors, right? In the beginning, God created man. Man was equatorial, he was brown. Later on, man ventured out into the earth and he became white brown. And God gave man the earth. He gifted him the earth, all the trees and the minerals and things of that nature. That's what that green represents. Gave him the fowls of the air, right? The birds and the bees. That white. The blue represents the sky, and also the fish of the sea. This is what God gave us. And here with the white green, man, eventually we became who we are today, and we became, we developed money. man-made structure, and this is what the white green would represent. And then we became much more clever, and we just started creating Bitcoin, which would be the orange, right? We created the next iteration of money, the next iteration of assets, a new asset class, right? So a new digitized revolution of sorts. And then this white orange would just represent the next iteration, which would be kind of what comes after Bitcoin. So use your imagination, right? That's what's coming after Bitcoin. That is the T568B standard for the Ethernet cabling. And so after this, I straighten out.
Carl?
These are the plastic ends you need. You need some nice push through, right? You want to make sure they're pushed through so it's a lot easier for them to go through the wire. If you don't have push through, it's going to take you a much longer time. You're going to have a lot of difficulty. You're going to be really frustrated. You're not going to have any fun doing it. So get the right plastic ends for your ETH cable termination. Make sure that this cable's in the right color coded order. Okay. Boom. And that cut there, that quick cut there I just did, this or one of these edge cutters here, something like that, they're gonna give you a nice even cut there. Okay, you just want that cut to be even so it's a lot easier to push through the plastic in there. Okay, all right, and it may take a couple times, it may take a couple tries, especially if you're just now doing it. Even if you're experienced, it may take a little bit of time. Obviously, the best guys can probably do this end to end, in less than 5 minutes. Quality control says that the wiring is good. There's no mixed order or anything like that, so we're good to go for that one end. Okay, folks, again, I'm just going to terminate this other end. I'm going to test it, and then I'm going to plug it in. It's going to be ready for operations at a data center. That's all I got for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you like. We're giving free educational modules on fiber optic training on BitcoinVersus.Tech for the rest of the month of Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone on Earth. All right, we want to just make it a good holiday this year for everyone. We understand that it's not the best for everyone right now, but at the very least that we can do is try to expose you to some maybe valuable information that can help you moving forward in your life. All right, folks, that's all I got for today. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's BitcoinVersus.Tech. Now.